Hey, it's Zach here at Pello Fitness, and one of the biggest issues I see with a lot of people that I work with is they'll lose 20 pounds and they're still not happy with their bodies. There's still places that they struggle with, and they're almost just as unhappy as they were when they first started losing weight. So if this resonates with you, if this is something you struggle with, go ahead and hashtag self-compassion below. I think this is such a huge issue for a lot of people, especially women. But heck, I've even been, I've had issues with this. For years, I was constantly comparing myself to other people, their bodies. I was looking at their arms, their shoulders, wanting bigger shoulders, bigger arms. And I always felt insecure. Yet, when I told people this, they would look at me like I'm crazy. They're like, Zach, you look great. Why would you do that? I think it's just natural for us to compare to other people. And then I also think it's natural that we get used to our current body, and it's just not good enough. Once we're used to it, we see new areas that need to be improved, right? So this is huge. I mean, and the problem is you're losing all the progress that you made, and you just throw it aside. It's almost like you didn't lose any weight, and that's killer. So we really have to keep that in mind, and we got to look at the big picture. And I think this is something, self-compassion is something that is a habit, and you have to almost intentionally practice it. But this is something that it'll be really hard to get over because it's ingrained in us to always compare ourselves. And we have to remember that we are not other people. And the only thing you can do is improve yourself. Okay, you're never going to be like another person, right? You're never going to be like another person. Just look at where you are now and where you want to be, or look at where you were 6 months ago and where you are now, right? So we just have to change that mindset and start to be positive and look at the progress you're making. But one of the biggest ways that I think that we need to approach this is to get away from the results. I know results are great and all that, okay? But we need to focus more on the process, okay? If you want to make your body better, if you want to look better, stop focusing on this end result and instead just focus on the process. And when we start focusing on the process, we can start giving ourselves high fives, pats on the back, because you're improving yourself. You're taking steps towards the right direction. See, I've changed my mindset because now I just focus on the process. I don't worry about the results. I realize that all I can do are the actions that are going to get me better, the actions that are going to improve my arms, the actions that are going to improve my six-pack. You see what I'm saying? That's all I have control over. That's it. So instead of stressing about where you are or where you wish you could be, we need to change the mindset to, well, what are we doing about it? And if you are doing something about it, you can't speed it up. If you're eating right and you're exercising consistently, you can't speed up the process. Your body is where it is at. That's it. And it's amazing, right? Look at what your body can do. It is amazing. So if you're just hopping on here, we're just talking about self-compassion and how important it is to focus on the process versus the result, because you're never going to be fully happy with the result. I'm still working on being a better dad, right? And I'm not happy with the result. But here's the thing. I'm still taking actions to improve my focus when I'm with my kids and be more present with them. Okay, so I'm focusing on improvement, not how good I am. All right, I don't care about how good I am at being a dad. I'm focusing on improving being a dad. And that's the same thing with your body. Okay, so let's get away from just focusing on how we look or what we want to look like and focus on what we're doing to improve. And if you're doing things, if you're taking steps forward, then you have to just be proud of yourself. Because again, you can't speed things up. It's not going to happen. You can't change your body structure. You can improve it, but focus on those steps. Now, another thought I have too that might help you is to change it from, losing weight and all that stuff, but put it towards performance. So start looking at things that actually improve your life. So with exercise, this is huge. I think if you can focus on performance, and thank you, Michaela, for commenting. I really appreciate it. Thanks, guys, for hopping on here. Again, comment below if you struggle with this, with a Hashtag self-compassion. You're right, Michaela. We control our actions. We don't control the results. And so if you're controlling your actions, that's where you should be proud of yourself, because that matters more than the result, because eventually actions lead to results, right? But this idea of performance, I want you to focus on performance. And what I mean by that is see the improvements you get when you exercise. How fast do you want to run a 5K? What kind of mile time do you want? How much weight can you lift on your bench press or your squats? This is cool. This builds you up, right? Like you can say, you know, I'm bench pressing 50 pounds today, but each week you can try to increase that. And that is powerful. Now you're developing this different mindset of building yourself up versus always breaking yourself down. You have to focus on those weekly wins, because that body, that physique that you want, you're probably never going to get there, sadly, because you're never going to be happy and your eyes are going to see something different. So you have to start focusing on the process, and the performance goals are huge, huge, huge. You know, I go into the gym and I get an ego boost every time I go because I increase my exercise weight or reps, and it feels so good seeing those improvements. So we need, again, like a lot of times you guys are just exercising to lose weight. You know, just doing all this calorie burn just to lose weight. And that's not very fun. We need to turn this around into a positive instead of a negative. It's like you're using exercise for a negative, to lose and get rid of. Instead, we could be using exercise to get more of, get stronger, get more fit, feel better, get more endurance. And if you're doing that, that is the key to getting a better body. Okay, increasing weight on your exercises is the key to getting a better body. Doing more repetitions, the key to getting a better body. Okay, improvement is the key. Each week, week in, week out. So if you found this video helpful, please, please, please share it. I really, really want to help you guys, because it sucks when you get all these results and you're still not happy. That's not something that any of us should be dealing with. I hope you have a great Sunday, and I'm glad you came. Thanks.